A bit different setup today. I thank my Patreon members for allowing me to increase my video equipment to allow me to do different things like this. I'll be able to use equipment like this and be able to walk around different home tours and make them, I think, a little bit better. So my Patreon members, thank you so much. Questions. I'm cutting this early. Today is Friday, and this won't go out till next Wednesday. Right? Wednesday? Yeah. Question and answer Wednesday. I asked some questions. I don't know if I can answer them all, but I'll take a stab at some of them anyway. Let me find them. Here's one from Kekeis, K-E-K-E-I-S. Kekeis says, I've been watching your videos for quite a while now. Thanks for all the information. We are planning moving down next year. We are wondering if you recommend having a lightning protection system installed in-house due to all the thunderstorms and lightning in Florida. You know, that's, I'm from Indiana, and they had a lot of lightning storms up there too. And on our barn, we had lightning rods to ground the system because of the hay, barn fires, all that kind of thing. And I can tell you that it was a controversial subject then, as it is now. 50% of the farmers up there will tell you that the lightning rods actually attracts lightning to the house. The other 50% swear by it. Same thing here. A lot of people here buy them because they make them sleep better at night. And a lot of people like me, I don't, because I don't know, it's just kind of like having a tornado shelter in Indiana. I never had one of them either. Is it a good idea? I don't know. I have no answer for you. I do know that Florida is the lightning striking capital of the United States. There are more lightning strikes here than anywhere else in the United States. So I'll just say this. As long as your billfold is big enough where you can afford it comfortably and you're not going to sacrifice anything to have it, and if it helps you sleep better at night knowing you have that, then I say get it. That's really all I can recommend. I don't know if we got neighbors here, right here where I'm at, that's got them. They've never been hit by lightning. I don't have them, and I've never been hit by lightning. So I don't know what to tell you. Do what makes you feel good. That's all I can say. Donald Gallagher. It says, enjoy your candid presentation. It is nice hearing someone that speaks honestly without an agenda. My fiance and I are coming down for the 7-night lifestyle visit, May 29th through June 5th. One question I cannot find an answer to is, I am well over the age of 55. However, my fiance is 48. If we like the experience during the lifestyle visit, my intent is to look, well, never mind, that's just a message, is to look for a full-time residence. Would her age prevent us from moving to the villages? Absolutely not. That's really what the 80-20 is all about. A lot of people down here has got that all mixed up of what that actually is. And actually in the law it's kind of screwy too. But anyway, that 80-20 law here, 80%, 20% law you know about, I'm assuming you know about, that's all 55 plus retirement communities. Is it 20% of the total population here can be under the age of 55 years old, but they have to be 19 years old or older to live here full time. That being said, the original law was if a person like you comes down here with an underage wife, if he should suddenly pass away Does that mean she has to sell the house and move out because she's under that age? No. That's why that 20% was in there. She was allowed to stay in any 55 plus community, not just here. In Florida, that is. That's what the 20% was set aside for, so she could stay and not have to go. But over the years, there's been a lot of stuff said about it, and some arguments going on about it, and equal rights stuff, and all this kind of crap, you know. So they've got it all kind of twisted out of shape now, where they think that 20% of the total population can be under the age of 55. So all of a sudden now you got man and wife, 33 years old, buying a house here. I think it's wrong. That's just my personal opinion. I don't run the country and I don't run the villages. I think it's wrong. I don't like it, but you know, that's just the way it is. But it's not that way here. It's that way anywhere there's a 55 plus community. So it's one of them things you just have to deal with. But can you buy a house here with a 48-year-old wife? Sure you can. No problem at all. Just bring your golf clubs, come on down, buy a golf cart, and have at it. Scott, I got your videos you sent me from the new Linden, I think, recreation centers down there. I think Linden, maybe it was Marsh Bend. I haven't went through them yet, but I appreciate the videos. I'll get them downloaded, I'll go through them, and I'll try to make one nice video out of them, and I'll get them posted up on the YouTube channel as soon as I can. Been real busy here the last couple weeks, and I'm going to be busy really until the 1st of May, real busy. But I'm committed on getting these videos out there, and it may take a week or two before I get them on the YouTube channel, because on a lot of the videos, I put them on Patreon page first, and they might be on Patreon page for over a week before I release them on YouTube. So it may be a little while for it to get on YouTube, but we're working on it. I'll just put it that way. But thanks for sending those. Jim K. Hi, Skip. I read that there are 3 public libraries at the villages. Could you give us an overview on them? It says even video featuring. I can't do a video in a library. I can't walk around in there with a camera and just talk, and you know, I just can't do that. But yeah, I think there are 3 inside the villages. There's one at I think up around Silver Lake somewhere. Don't quote me where. I'm not a library guy. I've never been in any of the libraries. My wife goes to them. Tom, when he's here, he'll go to one up here at Pinellas, because apparently Pinellas has private rooms in there where he can go in there and sit and do his work, his computer work. And he can talk on the phone, and he can do other things. So I don't know how all that works, but there's one in Pinellas up there, and then the other one is up by Southern Trace Shopping Center. It's up there. I think it's real close to the school right there. So where the ones at up by Spanish Springs, I don't know. I'm sure there's probably one up there somewhere, but I'm just the wrong guy to ask about that. But I understand that they're nice libraries, and they have computer service, and they have all kinds of other services there. So yeah, when you're down for a visit or whatever, I would say go over and take a look. Doug, fans from Rockford. Oh, I had a meet and greet with those guys yesterday up at Orange Blossom Gardens Country Club. It was nice. They're looking, you know, they're thinking ahead, they're looking, and they're looking at the surrounding communities around the villages, inside the villages, you know, and that's good. Look everywhere, because the villages ain't for everybody. It was nice meeting you guys, by the way, and thanks for the beer. Todd Johnson, hey Skip, I was wondering how fast your golf cart goes. I'm not going to say. I know you're only supposed to go 20 miles an hour. Well, you know how I feel about that? You're only supposed to go 70 miles an hour in posted speed limits on the interstate, but everybody runs 80. but you sure pass up a lot of golf carts. I don't pass any golf carts on my videos, I don't think. Maybe in one or two that was running like 12 miles an hour, and I will pass them. But if they're going 20 miles an hour, I generally don't pass anybody. Sometimes the camera makes things look faster than they really are, because what I do is I put I got a GoPro 7 on the cart, and I put it sometimes on the front of the cart on top, or I'll put it on the side of the cart on top, depending where I'm going or what I'm doing. And then I put the wide angle lens setting on it, so you kind of get this like this. It's actually a little bit of a fisheye effect. So over here on the side, when I'm going down these golf cart lanes, I can be going 15 miles an hour. But because the way the lens is set, it looks like that. It goes around you really fast, and it looks like you're going 30 miles an hour, and I'm not. So that's probably what you're seeing. But the only thing I will say, if you get a Yamaha gas cart, you can pump them up, and they pump up to all different speeds, but on an average, you can pump them up to 25, 26 miles an hour. And I tell you what, they're only a single piston motor, a little motor, like a lawnmower motor really, that it doesn't take much to slow them down 3 and 4 miles an hour. I mean, if you go up the slightest little incline, they'll slow down. If you got 2 people in the cart, then you won't be able to reach top speed generally. If you're on a windy day and you're going into the wind, it just doesn't take much. But on flat ground, no wind, 1 person in the cart, and you're not carrying 15 pounds of beer in the back, on average, I say 25, 26 mile an hour is where you can pump them up. I know of a couple that goes faster than that. But my only thing is, I'll tell you, 22, 23 is really comfortable. It drives good, rides good. You start getting much over, I'll say 25, it starts getting a little squirrely, especially if you have to make a fast move. The cart could be fairly easily tipped over. So I don't generally go that fast. I'm on an average, I run 21, 22. If there's people in front of me that slows me down to say 19 or 20, I generally just slow down and follow them. I'm not in that big a hurry. But yeah, you can pump them up a little bit. And the idea of taking them in for a high-speed gear, no, you don't have to do that. I'm not sure that some carts didn't do that, but to get 25, 26 mile an hour out of them, it'll cost you approximately maybe a nickel to speed them up, and that's about it. Linda Hobbs, I think she's a Patreon member of mine. She's wanting me to do a video on some assisted living or some skilled nursing and or memory care facilities around the villages. I'm working on it. I've actually got a call in to one of the largest ones that has actually 3 separate buildings on the same property, but from the road it looks like one huge building. And I haven't heard back yet. I don't really know who to talk to there, so I just left a message to 2 or 3 people actually. And if I get an approval, this person may, just may now, let me come inside with camera equipment and photo some areas. I don't want to invade nobody's privacy, because there are people that's there live there, and I don't want to invade their privacy. They got enough to deal with without somebody like me traipsing through there with a camera. But I'd like to video things like maybe the restaurants that are inside these facilities, or the bar, or the pool, or maybe the garage underneath of it where people park their cars and park their golf carts, and maybe talk to the administrator about some of the different things that they offer patients there. And I ain't heard back yet, but I haven't forgot. I'm working on it. Brad Thiel. said he came across one of my videos talking about insulating your garage and lanai ceilings. I would appreciate the names and numbers of your recommended vendors. Well, the gutters is Sykes Gutters. I've done a video on that. You have to go down in the list down there on Sykes Gutters. I may have sent you an email with his number. I'm not sure. But Sykes Gutters will do your gutters. He puts usually 6-inch gutters on houses and 6-inch downspouts. It's all the same price. And he also installs the attic ladders. I got the aluminum ladder with the handrail, because I don't trust the wood down here. In a hot day, that wood rots, dries out. I just wouldn't do it. I'd get the aluminum ladder and be done with it. And that's really what he does. As far as insulating goes, I can't remember the name of the company I used. They were out of Ocala. They could not do my ceiling in my lanai because the way the house is built, they have no access to inside my lanai. But in my lanai, the ceiling don't seem to be the problem as far as the plaster cracking. That's what the garage talked about in the garage, was the plaster cracking, I think because of the heat. But out here in Lanai, see, we keep the door open here and the air conditioning, and I got sliding glass doors here, so we can air condition this out here. So we haven't had a problem out here, but in the garage, yeah. So get that blown in as soon as you can. I can't remember the name of the company. I'll have to look. If I got your email. If I find it, I'll send it. I'll send an email to you. But they were out of Ocala, and that's all they do, is they blow insulation, and they have different other things too that they do. I think they can wrap your rafters with bubble wrap of some kind that reflects the heat back out. But it's controversial about that too. Some people love it, some people don't. But I will tell you this, I know a guy that had that done, had his whole attic wrapped in this reflective bubble wrap stuff. And I go into his garage on a 90-some degree day, and his garage is super nice. I mean, it's warm in there, but it's nothing like my garage. So I know it works. The controversy is people say that it reflects the heat back out through the roof and it makes the shingles wear out twice as fast. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know any scientific evidence that says that, but there you go. Well, I don't see his email on here anywhere. And I know it was on here. He had probably 10 or 15 questions on there, and I was going to answer at least a few of them, but I can't answer them all. I got some more new subscribers. Welcome, 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 welcome. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Tell your family, tell your friends, and keep subscribing. The more subscribers I got, the better things go. Thank you, Ryan. Those of you that don't know, Ryan, he is the author of the book about almost everything inside the bubble. That's otherwise known as the villages. He has been nothing but gracious to me, and he has given me all the information I need. I also got another book that I bought. I think it's called Florida for Boomers. And what I'm actually looking for is information on other retirement communities like Stonecrest and On Top of the World and some of these other places that give me an idea, give you an idea. The different charges for amenity fees, the different charges for POA, the different charges for, say, property taxes in the area. What does the average brand new house cost? Those kinds of things. What do they offer? Do they have golf? Do they not have golf? Have they got an indoor swimming pool? We don't have indoor swimming pools here in the villages, and that's been a topic for years now because of melanoma and the hot sun down here. They've been complaining about indoor swimming pools. Or at least covering the pools with a shaded net of some kind that kind of shaded the hot sun out. Can you believe that? So yeah, we have our problems here. It ain't perfect. It's about as close to perfect as you can get, but it ain't perfect. But that's what I'm looking for. So those of you that's looking for a lot of information about the villages, go down in my description box and you'll see a link to Ryan's book. www.insidethebubble.com, no, .co. It's /skip. You just click on that. It'll take you right there. And if you go to that website, you'll get $10 off on either book you want to order. Or you get $10 off on the ebook. I think that's the book that you just get on your phone. Or it's a paperback book, but it's a big book. I mean, it's large print, easy to read, and it's got everything in there from insurance companies to property tax rates to everything about the villages you could possibly imagine. And it's like, I don't know, 40 bucks, 45 bucks, and I think you get $10 off of that if you order through my web page right there. It's a deal. And before, I'd come down here and spend a minimum of $250,000 on the house, and that's what the average house is going to cost you, about $250,000 and up. You can buy them cheaper, don't get me wrong, but the average home is about $250,000, 220-ish around and up. So before I spend that kind of money, I'm telling you, I would spend the 30 or 40 bucks, whatever it ends up, and get the book sent to your house and read up, because you'll get a lot of information out there that maybe you don't know. And there's a lot of information in there, believe me, that I didn't know, that I learned. So anyway, I can't find that other guy's email. I'll have to do some more looking, because I know I had it. He was asking all kinds of stuff. Some of the questions he was asking made sense. Some of the questions he was asking seemed goofy to me. But I was going to go through them anyway and then let you guys use your own judgment what you thought. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hope this new setup works out. I'm far enough away where I really can't see the lighting. Usually when there's light behind me, my face comes out too dark. And that's what I'm looking at. And I don't know if, I can't tell. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here and we'll work on this setup and we'll see if we can't do better next time. So until then, I'll see you on the other side.